Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first stream for Alchemy Entertainment or Alchemy Cinema Company. It's very nice to be here. Um, so in this first half, the stream is going to stay about the same. This is kind of a talking portion. The game part will hopefully get started here in a little bit. Waiting on a couple other people to join. It shouldn't take too long. They should be here in a little bit. Um, so tonight we're basically gonna play the game that this short film that we're working on, The Hidden Danger, is based on. It's based on an old video game that is a Half-Life 2 mod called The Hidden. We're having a little bit of problems with it right now, so during this kind of space period, we're gonna try and see if we can get it working. And we just now have our
Well,
VFX artist joining us. Jay, say hello.
hello.
Jay, we are live.
No what?
Yes, we are. So, ladies and gentlemen,
You got it
this
to work?
I got the stream to work, and I've gotten everything set up. So,
Hi.
ladies and gentlemen, this is Jay. She is the co-owner of Alchemy Cinema Company and our VFX artist.
Hello.
So we're gonna be waiting. So we're waiting on two others. We're waiting on Maddie, one of our actresses, and our SFX artist Reagan. And hopefully they'll be in. They should be in within an hour or so. But until then, we're gonna talk about how the project's going and answer any questions that pop up while the stream's going. I question Jay: Are you home right now, or are you just on your way?
I'm on my way.
All right. So I pretty much started just maybe not 3 minutes ago. And I was gonna
10 o'clock hit and you were like, I'm on it.
yes, I guess, yeah, I guess you can say that. I was thoroughly ready. I don't know if I
I can
told
only
what's up?
I said I can only imagine just you sitting at the computer just being like 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I guess you can, yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. I was also in sheer panic mode for a good half hour because I still cannot get the source file to show the public servers.
Huh.
So we'll see what happens with that. We might have to do a little bit of messing around with it when more people join. Reagan should. She said she should be joining here in a little bit. But I figured in
That's
this,
good.
since we still have an hour until Maddie's supposed to join, I figured we could kind of use this time to talk about how the film's going and kind of what's going on.
Yeah, no, actually, I would enjoy doing that.
So to start, I guess I'm gonna kind of describe what it is we are. I guess that would be a good place to start now, wouldn't it?
Probably.
So, let me. So, what is Alchemy Cinema Company? Cinema Company is a small group that I, Kevin, Kane, and Jay started to not only help us further our skills and experience with filming, editing, VFX, and 3D modeling. We also made this group to make fun, entertaining films for public viewing, and most importantly, to have fun doing it. This is not a paid endeavor. We kind of are working for free at the moment, but it does come with the experience that we can use as a reference if we ever choose to go into the film industry. We're quite easygoing. We're not as we do create deadlines for ourselves, and we kind of treat this like an actual job that we're supposed to be working on. But I mean, other than that, we're pretty easygoing. We like to make happy, fun memories while we make cool short films and animations. Um, let's see. One of the actually something I forgot to mention. One of the other reasons that came a little bit later when we started this was we wanted to create. Oh, sorry. We wanted to create something that everyone, young college students like ourselves, could use who were going into the film industry or other such professions. Basically, it's very hard for young people specifically trying to go into directing, acting, VFX, anything like that. Not only is it difficult to go to school to try and like basically be told how you're supposed to act, it's better to get live experience, and it's very hard to get experience in that area when you're as young as we are starting out. Because I mean, I'm currently only at a community college, and I'm not even taking courses yet for film direction. And Jay, I believe you, correct me if I'm wrong, left after you didn't kind of enjoy the program that they had put forward, correct?
I like what they put forward. It just, honestly, it wasn't for me. I was going in a very different direction than what they were trying to show and teach me. So I decided to just become independent.
Which I mean, in my opinion, is going pretty well for us. In this, at least in the sense of we're enjoying ourselves and we're creating things that are quite meaningful and fun to us.
Well, because the thing is, like, it's fun to do, yeah, but like the whole thing behind it is it's made this entire thing was made out of curiosity and passion, and that's what I think a lot of this industry needs. It's not a lot. We don't need more. How should I put this? Corporate rehash, I suppose.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Like, I believe like when newer films come out and I see a whole bunch of people getting upset over them, in my opinion, what I see people getting upset with is not the fact that the film itself was bad, but the fact that instead of making something, just making something to be entertaining, they tried to please everyone, and that made the movie's main whole point of view or story kind of clouded in the sense they were trying to have all of these points of view shown. And I mean, I don't mind. I quite enjoy that they're trying to represent everyone in films. I mean, that's great, especially since in the beginning, I mean, it was really not that great when it came to diversity and stuff. But I mean, still trying to just force all of that into all at once while trying to also have an entertaining storyline is quite difficult. Would you agree?
I agree. For most, yeah, I had to I had to think about that one, but yeah,
Because I mean, I love.
it's
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, you're good. Representation and what film is. It's honestly, I could just start talking, but like it would be really just be a summary of what you said.
Yeah. Because I mean, I love the fact that movies finally represent people of color or of different ethnicity or of different sexual orientation. It's that's amazing because I mean that is a part of our world today. I mean, not showing that is like trying to say that it doesn't exist, and in my opinion that's not true at all. It's a big part of our culture now as a species.
Yeah, a huge part.
The
There's a lot of controversy behind it, which I actually think this is good. It's kind of a good groundwork for hoping my phone. Good groundwork for what alchemy is.
yeah. I mean
Like I'm
cuz
gonna be upfront about it. So
I mean yeah, I mean it's good to be I mean cuz I mean the groups and people that have been working on these projects so far, like I don't think I've ever come across a more ethnically like diverse group. I mean, it's great. It's not like we're trying to treat each other any differently than we're all people and we all enjoy movies and we all enjoy making and kind of we enjoy it's all about working together as a team without those like just images of like having a problem with someone in the back of our head for no reason other than the fact that there's something different about them than us. I think that it's great that we can be ourselves to each other and also accept each other for who we are, for who each other is. And that's something I really enjoy about this group a lot. Um, the okay, so next thing I'm gonna talk about real quick is what is this project that we are working on? So Alchemy Entertainment has or Alchemy Cinema Company has so far started two projects. One is a little bit less known. That's something that me and Jay started when we first started working on it, and that's something that we're going to be working on kind of in passing, and you guys will see a little bit of that on and off in through shorts and other like short clips we make showing our progress. But the project we are currently working on, the one that everyone's here to see today, or at least the reason for this promotion, is The Hidden Danger, which is a short film project we are making that we started a little over, what, 5 months ago? It was December, right? December of 2023 was when we started, right?
That's right. December. Yeah,
Because it was just before
yeah,
we went on
that's when
break.
you dropped off the poster. Yep.
Yeah. So basically, I mean, we were just looking for some fun things to try, or maybe attempt in the film world, because at the time we had just dabbled in animation, and that's kind of what you see in the intro video we have on our YouTube page is a lot of animated stuff. None of it's really live action. So we decided we'd try and do something with live action. We didn't know if we'd get actors and stuff or how we do camera work, but so far, I mean, it's going really well. I'd say personally. Well, I mean, what would you think about that, Jay?
It's going really well. Even like I know we don't like how you said we don't have a lot of live action stuff, but even with the animated stuff, that's just our starting point. That's where we begin. I would hope to I would love to do live action stuff in the future. I would love to really dive into really all forms of animation. So like animation of like CGI, kind of like how a Marvel movie would do, or a like a 3D model animation, how you see like on the intro video,
Yeah,
different compositings. You know,
yeah.
this is the start of the arc, Alchemy's arc. This is what that is.
Yeah, and I mean, in my opinion, I've never had more fun working with, I mean, everyone. I mean, working with the actors, working with just random people we come across who have ideas or like a place that they can suggest for us. I mean, people have been extremely supportive in helping with the endeavor, even if they aren't a direct part of the project itself. I've, it's just been really awesome to see the people want to help and work with us.
Percent. Not only in gaining support, we gained. I would say not only have we gained support, we've actually gained quite a bit of new friendships and bonds
Oh,
along the path.
yes, that is unbelievably true. I mean, some of the actors. I mean, I didn't know. I don't. I think I didn't know like almost four. I didn't know four or five of them before we really started getting to work on this project. And after that, I mean, it's been so much fun. I mean, they're having fun. We're having fun. I mean, it's all around like just really nice to be working on this. It's just been a really awesome bonding experience, in my opinion.
The channel uh that I have personal contact with, um it's a Right Film Edit. Their director and CEO, I think, put it the best when I was talking to him. It is always better to work with people of passion, and it is always better to work with those who are willing to just be by your side. Like, if you working with people that have the same interest as you, have the same drive, it really goes a long way. Like, I mean, if I wasn't passionate about like any part of this, like I or even if you weren't passionate about any part of this, like this would not have gone as far as it
Oh,
has.
100%. I agree with you on that.
And I mean, sorry, this all started with just a random idea saying, "Hey, you should make a movie. Look what this has spiraled into."
Yeah, I know. It was literally so we were, I believe, so we were on campus because at first, Jay and I we were on the same campus. That's how we met. Um, and basically we had gotten to be pretty good friends, and basically when we were all like kind of sitting around, we found out we kind of started talking about what we were going into, and Jay mentioned that she was going into VFX or animation, and I was like, oh, I want to be a film director. And one of our friends was just like, haha, joke, you guys should make a movie. And that joke, I mean, has just turned into one of some of the greatest moments, honestly, in my life since I left high school. I mean, like, I have not had more fun than that. What about you?
I'd agree. Like honest on my soul. I will swear against anything you have. like it's been nothing but uphill or not up down. The point I'm trying to make. Hold on a second. It's been nothing but just like kind of like if you're in a canoe, and it's really easy waters,
I'm
but
sorry.
like it's
Your affirmations are
essentially what I'm
great.
going through.
Yeah. uh, but yeah, I this project has been absolutely awesome. But the project, The Hidden Danger, is a short film project that is based off of an old video game called The Hidden. It entails a group of soldiers entering a building or a facility to combat an invisible antagonist or assailant. The invisible creature is almost completely unseen except for a small sort of like mirage wisp that you can see in the air. Almost like if you look just above a fire or a grill, the kind of like waves of heat that you can see, that's almost all you see. And the soldier's objective is to take out the hidden. And in our film, there will be three segments. Uh, One introduction where the hidden is escapes and attacks the security staff that are trying to find it. Second scene is uh, basically a briefing and armor up scene, kind of an introduction to some of the main characters, and the final scene is basically the ops team versus the invisible killer. So I mean, it keeps as close to the game as we can while involving some, I guess, background and explanation and a little bit of storyline that kind of will keep you interested in watching the whole thing. I believe. Yeah. It's a
Well, that's a great way to sum it up, actually. Like to give a quick rundown of what the short film was. Oh yeah, I think you did a nice job.
Thank you. Um.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So the past. So it. I think so. When we started this, I put together like a small like Google Doc, and I started writing just a screenplay. I tried to write it as quickly as I can. I think it took me like 4 months. I'm pretty sure to just finish writing all of it. And then our writer, she turned my absolutely slop job of a screenplay into a pretty decent and awesome script. After she finished, I was like, oh my god, this thing is like so much fun. I can't believe this is an actual thing that I'm reading right now that I helped with. Um, I mean, I'd say and this is of course it's like me calling my own child beautiful. It's like, but I mean, Jay, you've read the script. I mean, it's not on the nose, right?
I have read the script. I've also read your screenplay. I have read both.
Yeah, Jay's pretty much been the person who's. Though I will say, I think that that our writer might get a little upset because you were the one who was critiquing some of my spelling and grammar during that, and when she was writing it, she would send me texts like, "What did you like? Not graduate high school grammar?" It was. I will say it was like some of the funniest like texts I've gotten in my entire life. Like
He did not exceed the fourth grade.
but I'm pretty correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't one of our actresses, doesn't she have one of the misgrammared things on, on her like note on Discord? I bel
Yeah, actually, I believe so. Hold on, let me double check here.
I'm pretty sure it's still there.
It
Yeah.
is. You can take a look at the about me. It's there.
Yeah, I think that's like one of the funniest things ever, is that the um but so far we've over the last couple months, while only not just writing the script, we created flyers and some posters to hand out and give around so that people could we could try and get more people either excited to check it out or interested. We've also been collecting props slowly. Big thanks to, or I guess not thanks, because we are buying it. It's not like they're giving it to us for free. We've been using a lot of airsoft sites specifically to, and like some actually there was I don't know what the uniform warehouse is, but I'm pretty sure they're like some kind of prop vendor because it's not genuine equipment. It's most of it is fake, I believe. I don't know that for sure, but I mean we've actually amassed a pretty good idea of what we want everyone to look like and everything to how it all fits together, and it's it's going together really nicely. It's fun to do, and it is, I do believe that it's going together quite nicely. Like in the sense of everyone's not only it's not only the parts fitting together, but so far the people that don't know each other that have kind of met up and started working together a little bit have actually like it's they've really kind of worked together. Actually, I had some people that I met simply just in school get interested in the project, and when I brought them into it, I mean, they were super excited about it. I they all they just wanted, at first they were like, how can we help? How can we help in any way we can? I gave them parts to help with, and they've really been doing good on that. In my opinion. I mean, I don't think we've had any. I don't think we've had many hiccups with in the sense of that, have we, Jay?
No, not really. I think it's also important to mention, like you had said earlier, with uh with us having a good idea of where we're going, I think it's important to mention that we didn't have a very clear idea at first. We knew kind of like we knew the path we wanted to take, but we didn't know, like, if I were to continue with that analogy, what like car to use to get us there. So like we had an idea for what we wanted for the soldiers. We had an idea for what we wanted, like their weapons or their what they wanted to face, but we didn't actually I think a couple times we went back and forth on what like what did we go back and forth a few times on, like their outfits or like their like
Yeah,
who they wanted to be, or like just actually their characters, even more so,
yeah,
even if they are more background characters.
yeah. Even yeah. So when we first started and I wrote the screenplay, at first I only had the people in some of the earlier scenes written just as number, because I mean they didn't have lines, so I just wrote them as like number one, number two, number three. And later I was like, oh, maybe a better idea would be to try to include them a little bit more and have them like give them. I mean, they have real names, so they're not used in some of the earlier scenes, but later to give a more personal level to it. I mean, then I just kind of wrote names in to try and like try and fit the characters, and even the main cast. I mean, there's certain things that you never know about them in the film, but I still wrote it into the backgrounds for the actors so that they could kind of feel or try and think about how their characters reacting to certain things based on past experiences that you don't know about as a viewer, but the actual character and actor know happened to the characters, which is I thought was like something really cool. But yeah, it did take us a little while to figure out what we wanted in the sense of the main cast, how they looked and like kind of ran around. Because I believe we started out with we weren't going to have a separate group. They were just going to be uh the what is it, the like the cleanup crew of the soldiers. They were going to be the same group. They weren't going to be an outdoor or whatever it's called, not part of the company. Was correct, because I'm pretty sure that's how we started, isn't it?
I believe so. Right now, my head is full of like our current
Yeah, I
scripts. I'm
know.
like, what?
I actually, if you go to the actors and roles in our what we have. I'm pretty sure I still have them marked as CTS team, which was the original name for what I was gonna call them. But I mean, that's not what they're just mercs now at this point, or as
Right.
I've
You
written
know what
it.
we should do? Because
Was it
we should do a lore stream of each of the characters, because I
that?
know for a fact you spent like 2 hours on each person.
Yeah, I did spend a lot of time on each person. And that would be something interesting to try later. Actually, so this is, I guess, another time that we can talk about what we plan to do release date wise or releasing wise, and like um specifically for the channel. As we just, I think we only started the channel like a week or two ago, right?
Just last week.
Yeah,
Yeah, the first video was uploaded, I think, what,
like
7 days ago now?
yeah, it was like 2 days after we started the channel. Um,
Yep.
So if and I do recommend anyone who is watching the stream currently that hasn't seen that video to go check it out. It's not very long. It's kind of, but it's a nice little video of kind of some projects that we've worked on in our past. And but in the sense of future projects, hopefully this stream, if we can get the game up and running. Which, speaking of Jay, if you're are you at your computer currently now?
Yeah, I've been home.
If yeah, if you wouldn't mind, if you want to pull up the game to see if you see the problem I had,
Right. Yeah, hold on, let
yeah,
me
if you want to check that out real
get
quick.
that up here.
Thank you very much.
I've
But
just had Wendy's.
hopefully, we're gonna stream here for a few hours at least. Basically, we're gonna play, as I said, we're gonna play the game. We're hopefully gonna play the game that this film is based off of, and then we're just gonna take a compilation of like kind of goofiest moments or like interesting clips and put them all together for a compilation video, and hopefully that will air next weekend. And that's something everyone can look forward to. And the weekend after that is that when we're gonna do the unboxing thing for everyone.
Oh,
I,
the unboxing thing I have on my calendar is the 27th.
which I have to
I
hold on.
had to take specifically off work for it, but
Got it. Okay. Yep. Yeah. So the basically on the 27th, hopefully, we're going to get together with some of the props and things that we've bought over the last couple weeks, and I'll bring the props that we've currently own, to show. We'll do some unboxing of stuff that we've recently purchased, and then also talk about the props that we have and what we're doing with them specifically, and basically what they're used for. So that's another thing you can. So that's two things you guys can look forward to in the future. Hopefully we'll be filming. We'll start filming in mid or early May, and we have about 2 months. We've given ourselves 2 months to film since it is a short film and the scenes aren't very long. Um, Between May and June, we'll be filming, and hopefully the editing won't take us till over the next year. So hopefully by sometime during fall, we'll be able to release the short film. I'd say that's a realistic expectation for that, wouldn't you?
100%. After reading like the script and even after talking to the I don't know if I'm allowed to say his name. After talking to him, he said the script should only be about 20 minutes, but with counting in for like those silent scenes I know you have in there,
Yeah,
or
and the
like just those
pauses and
still
whatnot,
scenes, it should yeah, it should actually it would be closer to roughly a half hour. Um
which would be honestly kind of awesome to have like a decent chunked like.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like, the more we can put into this, I want to. Like, if, like, even, let's say it does turn out to be 20 minutes. Those 20 minutes are going to be packed with everything we can put in there. Like, I'm putting my soul into those 20 minutes.
Exactly, which is gonna be great. I can't. Not only can I not wait to see how everyone does on set and filming, I cannot wait to like go edit it afterwards to put in audio to touch up scenes. To I want to watch. I love watching the process and watching everyone work. It's. I mean, I always point out that I'm basically a director. What I point out as a director is basically there's two parts of the director. There's either there's the guy that has the vision and can see what the scene is supposed to be and can execute that accurately. The other is I'm a guy that can basically I know I can see the talent in other people and I can get them all into a room and work on a project to the best of their ability. But in the sense of me, I do not exactly have the talent to be doing those certain tasks that they're doing. Which I mean, I because it's so unbelievably sad. Like to watch Jay work in Blender is unbelievably satisfying to just watch a simple cube become this thing. I mean, when you were building the ship for our other project, I mean, it was so much fun to just sit there and watch it happen. It was, I just, I mean, we were on a, what, we were on a call for 7 hours building that one scene, and I mean, it was like some of the most fun I've ever had.
No, there was definitely some moments of all time in there.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, it was definitely very good. It was
mm,
quite a fun endeavor to do.
I mean, if we happen to do that again, I actually wouldn't be against
Streaming it,
either hosting it in here. Yeah.
yeah, that actually that would be kind of cool because then we could do that, and then any if anything, the recording of the stream we could just fast forward it and turn it into a short. That could be just describing our diabolical plans to live cast, eh?
I mean, that's fine with me. I think people deserve to know. I think it's
I mean,
fine.
that's what the point of these streams are. They're to give people live, like, unfiltered updates on what we're doing.
No, 100%. Also I have to reinstall the hidden for some reason.
Oh, why didn't? Okay. Well, if that's the cause, then I'll just I can uninstall it and just reinstall it because that might fix the problem. I didn't want to try that until after because I, of course, didn't
Well, because
know.
when I look back at it, it's the like the main download game, but there's also like server files you can download, which actually might be part of our issue.
Okay, that might be it. If not, I mean, as long as we get some people in here, we might be able to play something. I would much rather, of course, play the game, but I mean, if it comes down to it, we can always just do like a bonding thing and like just kind of chill playing a game. Because I know multiple free games that it would take 2 seconds for us to download, and we could definitely still have a blast. Like, I mean, do you remember the tab game?
Yeah.
That I feel like that would make a fun, interesting stream with the four of us.
No. This is what the hidden's all about, guys. It's all about totally accurate battle simulator.
Yeah, that oh my god! Imagine like that's what people thought the hidden was because of that. That would have been that would be hilarious.
Listen, okay, all you see is the main cast running around, and they're.
Just actually,
Do,
you
do,
know what?
do you remember the yellow suit that I had
Oh,
found?
yeah.
They're all running around in that exact thing.
I just thought of how funny it would be if we made a short of live action Tab G and we could all be wearing morph suits with the googly eyes. I think I've
Not
just
gonna lie, I need that in my life right now. That's just something
I
I,
think
I
I just
require
gave
now.
I just think I just gave Jay a really massive idea.
I have plenty of them floating around in my head. All
Oh
of them will
god.
be uploaded to this eventually, but like,
We can all okay, I just realized something like we can remember the beatboxing as well. We Oh my god, that would be great. Uh that I will say that would be absolutely hilarious. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I don't know where the other two are. One of them was supposed to be here an hour ago.
well, I know, well, because she's at work, so she'll like be here at the latest 11:30.
Oh yeah, I believe she told me about 11:15 is when Maddie said she'd be around. But yeah, Reagan said she'd be here like an hour ago because she was gonna help me troubleshoot while before the stream started.
Right.
But I mean, she probably
It,
just got cut up, which is fine.
yeah, no, I gotcha. Um,
But yeah, that's and just that if just to let whoever's watching currently, If you have any questions, this is also an open Q&A to ask any questions about anything we haven't answered or anything you have questions about, whether it be about the group, the Alchemy Cinema Company itself, or about maybe something about me and Jay, something that we do, uh, or about the film. Any of that is optional. The one thing I will not talk about yet is our other project, just because I haven't technically announced it. I've told people about it, but I haven't exactly announced it, and I kind of want to keep it like down low, just because I'd like us to keep working on it a little bit more before we kind of announce it. Would you agree with that?
For the most part, yeah.
Uh, Uh,
Right.
so we can discuss. We do for the company. We do have a Patreon.
Every
Um,
time you say the company, I have to hold back jokes. I have to.
why? What would?
Maggie will make them, but I will hold back.
Oh no. But yeah. So when it comes to Alchemy Cinema Company, we have a Patreon for anyone that wishes to donate. It's not required. We don't want people to feel obligated to. If you want to help, it is very much appreciated. At the moment, we would be using we use as much of the profits as we can get in specifically purchasing equipment or help or uh, purchasing what's it called, props is what we primarily try to work on. Though we would very much like to get to the point where we can actually pay individuals that help us, specifically actors and whatnot. Because I feel like that's where I'd like to go with this. I'd like this to be something that we can do regularly and actually have young students join to, I mean, try out their abilities in anything from audio visual effects, makeup artistry, acting, directing, anything like that. If they have an idea that they want to try, but they need help with, I mean, getting their feet off the ground, that's what I'd like to be there for. I, I, I think that's something that would be quite enjoy enjoyable to do. I mean, would you agree with that?
Well, 100%. I actually have a lot of strong opinions about that. Um, it's very, very important to get like independent creators, like let them be seen, like let them be heard.
Exactly.
Let like people who have like I wouldn't even say talent. I would say how would I put this? Um, people who have, as I was saying earlier, the drive to do so. Like, I see thousands of creators every single day pumping out the best content I have ever seen in my entire life. And half the time they're not getting paid for it. They just do it for fun. And having like companies kind of like Alchemy or Kevin, if you're familiar with the company Glitch. Um
I don't
um
believe I am.
so they're they I don't know if they produced it or if they're just hosting it. They have the Amazing Digital Circus on theirs, but my point being is like companies or starter film stuff like us.
Mm-hmm.
It's pushing new boundaries. It is actually pushing new limits, and there's a reason for it. It's because a lot of like the actual like bigger companies, like, and I'm not gonna get political about it, but like they don't think people want to see what, like, say just like independent creators on YouTube are making. They don't think that that's worth their time, and it absolutely is. It So having actors, having smaller film directors, smaller animators, everyone to come together to really show off what they can do and have it be put into, say, like this, a 20 to 30 minute film, and like each moment, each second is I guess essentially they're just an entire life put into it. Like they got that good because they picked up a pen at the age of like 5 and was like, "Oh, this is fantastic," and just kept doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that 100% without a doubt. I mean, I mean, we have after this project is finished, we have uh, one group that's asking us to do a collab, and another group that's asking for our help to film something up in Chicago. And I mean, not only am I so excited to help and work with other people that have visions like that, it's unbelievably it feels so good to have someone either like believe that you can help them or want your help because they see something in you. And that's, in my opinion, that's another amazing piece. Is so if feeling that way for us is like that, to have someone create an idea and be like, "Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to do this," and have a group like us come up to them and be like, "We will support you and help you through this goal, this project that you want to pursue." I think that that would be an amazing help for people like that.
It is 100%. It is wonderful to see, not only to be seen for potential, but to see others in their potential as well. I do have good news though. I did get the server up and running. Like I was able to get a server.
You were in it. Did it take you to like make your own, or you found one?
I can make my own or join. Yeah, I fixed it. I don't know what I did,
Like, did you
but
just
it's up.
reinstall it?
It's good. Yeah, that's all I did.
All right, I think I'm gonna try and do that real quick. So we'll just keep talking to you guys while we tamper with this and try to fix it. And we're coming up on an hour, which means hopefully we'll have all four in here and we'll be able to start being goofy and funny and stop sounding like smart people, which we are not.
I was not gonna lie, I was very surprised when I joined the call. Yeah, I got business, Kevin. I was like, "Hello."
Yeah, I mean, I can turn it on and off. I mean, I like to sound serious because I mean, we are serious about this. This isn't some half-baked high school idea that just said I'm going to make movies and then like halfway through the project quit and go work at McDonald's. I mean, this is something that I truly believe that we can do, and this is something that I believe that I want to do for the rest of my life.
I'd agree. I 100%. I want to do VFX art. I want to do modeling. I want to do all of this as a career. It's what I'm currently striving towards, and I know it's what you're striving towards as well. I know you're working to go to like a proper university for it to learn, and then to potentially teach others as well. Like not in a professional sense, but to just pass on knowledge. You know.
So for some reason I cannot uninstall this.
Um,
Was it
go
gone for
through.
you or was it just
It was just gone. Like it
well,
was just not on my computer anymore.
well whoop-de-doo. Cuz I might just have
Um,
to delete it from files then. Would you mind sending me a link to the fresh thing?
yeah, hold on. Meow, meow.
Thank you very much. And did you download anything different or just the same one?
Um,
Did you just go with the
and just to
mods.db?
be exact, I downloaded the first client installer. So it's going to be the one from ModDB
All right,
is the one that I
thanks.
got.
All right.
And that's the only thing I've installed.
Sweet. Hopefully just the download does not screw with the stream. Because if it did, I'd be very disappointed.
It shouldn't. I mean, I know your Wi-Fi is quirky, but like I don't think it'll
I think I
have
think
too much
what
of
you
an
just
effect.
said is an understatement.
What, that it's quirky? I think it's fine.
You should have seen earlier when I was playing a game with Mac with my friend. Uh Oh my god, it was so funny. Like every few seconds, like all of a sudden the call would drop. I'm just like, oh, well, he's gone. I think it dropped a couple times when I
He's
was talking to you earlier
gone.
too, didn't it?
A few times, yeah.
Yeah, that was funny. Actually, while we're here, I would like to show you. So I don't know if you've gone onto YouTube and see how I set up the stream. I do have a just a flat image kind of right now.
Yep, I did see that.
I thought it looked kind of good. I was kind of proud of it
I
a
was
little
gonna
bit.
comment on it earlier. I just didn't get a chance. I actually really liked the well, I love the blue highlight, but I also really like how you have the glow of the symbol on there, or
Mhm.
the logo, I should say.
I don't know. Just kind of feels like a studio house, and it
Yeah,
just
no,
yeah,
100%.
kind of felt neat. But real quick, I'm gonna share. I want to show you the thing that I did earlier, real quick, before just because. And I'm sorry for anyone who's joining and is a little bit bored. We're just waiting on a couple of our other of our feather. Did I just try and say
You
feather
did.
for fellow? Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Sleep deprivation activated. Um, Basically, we're waiting on two more members from our group that are going to hop in. I'm going to introduce them, and then we'll hopefully get to playing some games. Might have to wait a little bit because they gotta do the thing. I just realized something. Jay, could you take a look at what I misspelled here?
I thought you did that on purpose. Not
I
even gonna
did
lie to you.
not.
I just down.
So this is kind of what it ended up being, real quick, before.
Oh, actually, that turned out really well. Oh my god.
I know, right?
Okay.
I was like really happy with.
What the
Hold on, do you want to see it get better?
I'm gonna refrain from swearing just because I don't know YouTube's
I do
policy,
have
but
it. I told YouTube that this video wasn't for kids. So I mean, you can swear, but I mean, we don't really need to too desperately. But I mean, what do you think?
they're just sentence enhancers, it's okay.
You like it though?
Yeah, quite a bit actually. Oh damn.
I mean, clearly we've got a couple things to work on just due to the fact that it's janky, but
Um, is it though?
there's a couple spots like this whole, as I said, this whole area is still not my favorite.
Can I just say I'd love to compliment how you turned that sphere into that. I quite enjoy that.
Do you enjoy that a lot? My personal favorite
Yeah,
is what I did with these.
those are nice. The actually the entire back end of that ship is very well done. I enjoy where we're like talking about this, but like nobody can
I don't know,
see.
yeah,
It's
no one has
you
any
know,
idea what's
it's
going on. I did do a little bit more
no,
futzing with
no,
the
no, no.
front end as well. Just kind of gave it a
Hundred
little bit more
percent. Yeah.
molding. I like
No,
that
I
this.
see.
Yeah,
You
I kind of like the non as detailed look. It kind of just gives because you can always texture that on.
yeah, and I mean for spaceships, that's a kind of a lot of what it is. Like there is like detail in
Yeah,
the works. Oh man, you guys get the sneak peek. Guys are this is us talking about it. Oh no, but um
I mean, you said spaceship.
I did.
Correct me if I'm wrong. That was
How
it.
else was I supposed to how was I else
Well,
going
I
to
referred
refer
to it
to
as
anything you
it.
just showed?
So
It. It's listen. It's the one and only time.
yeah, yeah. But I mean, so far I don't think we've had. I mean, I've just thoroughly enjoyed just about every moment of this project, even the parts that like absolutely stressed me out. Like honestly, like waiting on uh actors, like getting this close and not having some of the actors is. But
You actually reminded me to do something very important, so I'm going to thank you.
you're welcome.
Like, if you didn't remind me that the whoops.
If you can, shoot me a message of what you mean, and then I'll probably you'll get to hear me laughing about it. But I just realized I should probably go check to make sure that okay, so it is finished. Just gonna go do that real quick. I'm gonna hit that. Probably just made a noise. Let's see what this is. So I'm assuming that's not happening on Sunday then.
No, if that deal is still going, it will be here at least by Wednesday,
All
or at
right.
least by the like this following weekend. 'Cause what I'm doing is I'm just ordering cameras, but you know.
Yeah. I have a
So
question. Did you by any chance mention that information to our second party?
Second party, what does that mean?
Yeah, the second
This is going to be something you're gonna laugh at me because I forgot, but I
the
damn.
the offer we got for help.
Oh no,
Okay.
because it was after that phone call is when I ordered them. I
So
gave them brief mention of it. I was like, oh yeah, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing to take steps to work towards it.
so I've a
But
problem. I cannot get rid of it
get rid of what?
out of my Steam file. I cannot get rid of it.
Oh, like out of your Steam library, correct?
Yeah.
So it was there for me as well. So what you're gonna do? Oh, that's what that was. So what you're gonna do is when you re-download it, it should have a little one next to it.
But it's not
Like if
there.
you go into your downloads folder.
Oh, no 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 no. It's still in the whatever it's called. It's still in Steam, as in that's where it's still there for me to access. But that version of it I got rid of. Does that make sense?
Uh,
Guessing
this
that
this
doesn't
might be
make
a you
sense.
this might be a you screw up. Like
Well,
I will help you.
technically, yeah, I'll show you what I'm talking about so you can see what I mean.
Let's
So
see.
it's
So
still here. So it never got rid of in the first place. I've deleted the files within Steam, but I can't get this to go away. Like if I hit this, nothing happens.
that's fine. That's fine. So okay, okay. I need you to completely restart Steam.
How? Okay.
Hit exit. There we go. Okay, so go to your downloads.
I already installed the second one, by the way.
Okay. So, wait, what did you do?
So I downloaded. I clicked this and
Yes.
installed it.
Okay, it's already installed. Nice. So you're gonna open back Steam back up.
Roger. Steam dies. Just doesn't.
It just doesn't. Yeah.
We've actually had some pretty good pop-ups. We've had, I think the max is so far we've had 2 people watching at a time, but I mean, so far we've got 6. 6 people have been interested, which is kind of
It's fair
nice.
enough. Hmm.
I know,
You're
right?
welcome in.
So, see, it's still there.
If it helps, somebody liked it, and that's just me glancing over at it. But
I bet you $20 I know
it,
exactly who liked it, and I can text you who liked it, and you'll laugh.
that's hit. Oh no,
I think you know who it
hit
is.
play. You have to hit the play button, please.
Okay,
Hit the
okay. Oh,
play
I
button.
got it, I got it.
Thank you. Nice.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so now it's updating. So now it's not gonna be evil.
Or it shouldn't be evil, at least.
I hope so. Why does it need... It needs a freaking gigabyte? Why? I wonder if because I feel like I don't know why, but I feel like I'm missing something to talk about. That could just be me being paranoid, but
I mean, you're just a paranoid person, but
yeah. Oh, something I did want to mention. Hopefully, not only with the film, we'll hopefully have a blooper reel with it. I don't know how well it's gonna go, but we will have people on set taking pictures and videos of everyone in between takes, and hopefully we'll also do a interview with some of the cast and people involved. That's something that I personally want to do. I don't
Oh,
know if
so that's a third